Hi, my name is Keith Larson. I'm a reporter with The Real Deal. Today, we're gonna be hopping on a boat to go on a tour of River Ring. It's a new development by Two Trees where they're building apartments, some office, some retail, but also a new ecological park there. The project is yet to get approved by ULURP, which is going to go through soon. And so we're here today to check it out and see what it's all about.
We're taking the manufacturing industrial zone and we're seeking the government to change that to a residential zone and increase the density that's allowed on the site. The master plan, will connect, and you'll see this when we get over there, a string of parks that has developed basically from the Brooklyn Navy Yard north to Newtown Creek where Queens meets Brooklyn.
And so by addressing how one actually considers providing that flood protection, we really thought about doing it passively, not something that you had to sort of build up in the days preceding a storm, because sometimes you don't actually have enough notice.
And in the early studies too, the breakwaters, they're not just protecting this singular site in these two towers, they're actually protecting the larger upland as well.
We envision folks, kayaking, we'll have some type of boat rental,
A tidal trail,
a tidal trail. We expect that people will wade into the water. I know there's at least one person on this boat who's been swimming in the East River, and two.
Who has not swam in? Who has swam in the East River? Oh, it's actually, we're all alive. We're okay.
Talk to me about where the project is right now. What stage are you guys at?
Sure, the project is in environmental review right now. We expect to certify into the ULURP process, into the public review process in June, and we think it'll be at the community board in July.
And I mean, there's a lot of issues with the ULURP process right now of projects going through. What makes you think that you guys will get the approval that this will go through?
I think we're offering an extraordinary amount of community benefit for this site. I think you're looking at 263 affordable housing units at deep levels of affordability. You're looking at a $100 million park with resiliency and habitat creation measures. You're looking at a brand new YMCA. This is all on a piece of dirt that was occupied by Con Edison for decades.
Right.
So we think it has a good shot at getting through.
And so right now, if you guys didn't build this, it would be industrial, right?
Sure, there are things you can do as of right on the site right now. As you know, last mile delivery and distribution is a skyrocketing market, and we've received a lot of inquiries and offers in recent weeks, for that site. That's what makes this work, is that there'll be 1,000 units of housing, about 75 of which are market rate, and the profit that we'll be able to generate from the market rate units is what cross subsidizes both the affordable housing and the park investment.
We feel like this is an inflection point also in the regulatory environment that is also shifting, from they've been so protective for good reason for a long time because everyone was polluting the river, but those same restrictions make it hard to actually improve the river as well.
On the tour, you mentioned that this project isn't going to make a lot of friends in real estate because it may set some precedent, I guess, for what's expected.
I think when Two Trees built Domino Park to that level of quality and quantity, doing much more than was required by zoning, we set a new standard that other real estate developers are held to now in other parts of the city. City planning wants to see high quality public space like Domino Park. The days where you can just kind of build a plain waterfront esplanade are over.
This was a pretty unique condition where you actually had these structures sitting out in the water, which sort of gave us a pathway to permitting, allowed us to sort of reconsider an in-water park in addition to an upland park, and was very much intentionally to be complementary to Domino and very different to Domino's.
I mean, you're using a lot of sustainable design in this, a lot of green building designs.
We're investing tens of millions of dollars at Domino now to build a wastewater reuse system that will serve all those buildings. We're investing $100 million in this park and resiliency measure at River Ring. We're using microgrid. We're planning on using microgrid technology to power the buildings to go off of Con Edison's grid. So we're looking at adopting best practices around the board and